Sorry about that, folks. We dropped the feed. Had a technical glitch. Had to power off it and drop some clips and try to reboot it again. Took a couple of minutes there. You did miss a tag out at first. A little bit controversial call there. It looked like the foot might have come off. Deferred on the umpire's judgment. Called him out. And then you got a ground out. And then a pop-up here to start the top of the fourth inning. So 2 down now for Wright City. You'll have to go ahead and restart the feed. I apologize. This will be known as clip 2. And all you have to do is just refresh your browser. You'll be able to find the stream and get back on it at the conclusion of the game. We'll do our best to splice the 2 clips together if we can. Sometimes when we lose them due to technical difficulties in the weather, whatever's going on, sometimes they're unable to be recovered. So we'll do our best to do that at the end of the game. In for the strike. And a miss, third strike, base on ball, and it's going to go Bob's way. Hickman is able to advance on first. And umpire did his best to do the 2-step with the seam of the ball, able to get out of the way, catcher unable to grab a hold of it, and as a result, Wright City with the base runner now at first. 0-0 tie here, top of the fourth inning. Originally, this game scheduled for yesterday would have determined likely who Rattan would have played today for the championship game. And a wicked rip out to center field. Puts them on first and second. Wright City threatening here in the top of the field. This one cross hit out to right field, all the way back to the wall. He's going to snag and catch it, though, and what could have been for Wright City. Nice catch, though. Good turn and trajectory by Silo. That saves them at least 1 run being scored. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth inning. Rebels now 0-0 tie, and they will be up to bat. Well, nobody able to assert their will so far. A pitching duel between Langley and Lindley, and multiple opportunities now for Wright City to get on the board. Unable to do so. Best opportunity yet. Base runners second and first, and a deep shot out to right field. And a swing and a miss. Squares up to show bunt, pulls back, takes ball. It'll be 2-1. Fly out to center field, and one down here in the bottom of the fourth. A lot of ways the wind is acting as a stopgap. It is really like a backdrop to the outfielders, giving them a real opportunity to keep all the balls in front of them and kind of even framing them high and tight. We've had a couple of balls that normally with the wind pattern it would have been right off the wall or potential home run balls. Low and outside is the call. 2-0 count. And just goes foul. Would have been a problem ball down the left field line. Actually was excited about seeing both of these teams in action. And one of them against Rattan is how I'd kind of guesstimated and figured that we would be looking at a championship matchup, unless weather keeps that as a no-go. Colbert has completed their play, so it's Tupelo now. And we're now down to Rattan and Worcester coming up in a rematch from Thursday's evening game, or number 3. And Phil Papa, this one's going to go right over the back of the mesh. Ricochets off the top of the backdrop and goes over the concession stand. That could have gone literally right in between. So 2-2 pitch count will resume after back-to-back foul balls.
I see you looking. I want to go looking.
You know, like I said, concrete, you sit way up on that, I sit there, CJ hit one, and it went so high, you couldn't see it. And in a minute, I finally found it. And here it comes. It was coming straight up. Brandon Evans said, I'm going to still, I got it. Well, the wind was blowing, and it kept drifting, and I think it was laying right there.
One hops into third, again foul ball. 2-2 count will resume.
About where that top is right there, I jumped off that concrete, took off running, was spinning, and it just followed me. And it landed behind me, went between my feet, and bounced up and nearly hit me in the face. Brandon said, I ain't never seen nobody run 25 feet just to hit the ball. He said, if you just stayed sitting down, you'd be fine. I ran and played over there, and it just, here it comes. It's spinning, boy.
And fourth consecutive foul ball.
Last baseball guy.
Full count will resume 3-2. Lindley trying to get the second out here for the Lumberjacks. And wobbles over to shortstop. Fires and gets the out. 2 down. 6-3 ground out.
One of the kids with a foul ball, the shell kid that ended up in the rail, he hit him right there. He sounded like a 22 now. And that kid just kept going. I thought he killed him.
I'm blind. We don't good work up. I just fail with
swing and a miss. For the strike, 1-2. Just off the mark, crowd obviously wanting to see strike 3. Your score through 4 full innings, 0-0. We'll head at the top of the 5th inning. Lumberjacks will be up to bat. I'd like to thank Taco Casa, Camp Construction, and Salon 123, your coverage sponsors for today's live stream, video highlights, score updates, and tournament graphic.
Excuse me. Sorry.
For a little kid, that dude can hit. Two RBI home run for Rainer Bean over right field wall. It cleared the entire pavilion, scoreboard, and all.
Sorry, guys.
What's the pitch count?
Lindley has 61, Langley has 65.
They had some balls marked out.
They do every year. I don't know why they fix it. I don't remember.
Last baseball guy.
Now they got it right.
Earlier,
Yeah, they were some of them not working.
they showed no lights at all.
Let's go, Sam. Okay.
Right, folks, we are back in action here. Oh, he reads the ball and can't get it. Kind of threw dirt and left the ball. So we'll call that a hot shot single. I don't think he was going to be able to beat the runner on the throw anyway. He was really deep over the dirt, and the batter got a really good jump. So doing our best to conserve our battery on the headset for the next game as well. It's tough to squeeze in 4 without a dime, so we're doing our best to kind of charge as we can. One final game on tap tonight. It'll feature Rattan versus Worcester, not the way that the crowd and definitely the schools wanted to do it. But due to inclement weather yesterday, there'll be no 5th, 3rd, or 1st place games today. So we'll conclude Friday's games today here on Saturday, and then add Worcester Rattan as the final walk-off game for the night. Back in safe at first, does drop the ball. Difference of the game, a 2 RBI home run blast by Rainer Bean. There's right field wall, scoreboard, and the barn. I don't think it quit rolling. It's probably over there in those trees somewhere. Nice little ding shot out to left field. Flies out, 1 down. Do apologize for the feed dropping earlier. Sometimes when there's inclement weather and weird things going on, it does glitch. So we had to shut the computer off, reboot, delete some clips, then reboot it again, and finally got it to work. So this is marked clip 2, should be pretty much 4th inning onward. I know it's not ideal to have 2 of them, but you'll be able to watch the game in 2 parts. And then as soon as I can, either later today, tonight, or tomorrow, I'll try to merge the clips if we can and make a full clip in case you want to watch the entire game. I'd like to thank Camp Construction, Salon 123, and Taco Casa, our coverage sponsors for PNTV coverage for the live stream video highlights, score updates, and tournament graphics for Day 3 action. Ball's put in play to first. He's going to fire over. We're going to get a wild throw. So we've got the 3-4 fielder's choice tag. Ball is way, way, way off the mark on the throw. Fortunately, it was thrown so hard and fast that it ricocheted off the wall and rolled back to the first baseman. Second again, back-to-back innings that there have been 2 runners on, and previously in the 4th, Wright City likewise had runners first and second. Is in the inside corner. And ball 4, so bases loaded walk. We'll see if this proves costly for the Rebels. They are now down to their final 6 outs, and in back-to-back games have been outplayed by Tupelo and now Wright City. So a very surprising start. Should this hold, your championship game would have been Rutan versus Wright City, and the shocker would have been the 3rd place game of Tupelo versus Worcester. Again, that's assuming that Wright City holds on to win this game. It would have been Colbert versus Silo for 5th place. So that would have not been the bracket a lot of people would have forecast. Cuts it up the middle, RBI. Single, Coach Butler sends him. It's going to be 2-run score. 4-2 game, Wright City. Argue not entertained. beautifully spotted ball out in right field, got it rolling, and then perfectly splitting the shortstop and second base. 2 RBI single in addition to the 2 RBI home run, and now a commanding 4-0 lead for Wright City. Oh boy, and this one's going to freeze. All right, flies out. I think that is the 3rd out, even though we've got exclamation point over on the scoreboard. All right, we'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning. It'll be the Rebels coming up to bat. It is 4-0 Wright City. You're watching PNTV coverage. Day 3 action here at the 2025 Rattan Ram Classic here at Rattan High School. I'd like to thank Taco Casa, Camp Construction and Salon 123, your coverage sponsors for today's live stream, video highlights, and score updates.
He's on 77 pitches.
Bottom 6th underway. Rebels are going to have to get it in gear. Case Lindley has started throughout, and should this score hold, it'll be back-to-back games for the Rebels to drop. 7-inning performances. They lost 5-3 against Aiden Walkup and the Tupelo Tigers. This one's going to pop right over to the shortstop, infield fly, and it is 1 down. We'll resume back with the ball on the count. Shows bunt, takes ball 2-0. Fouls it off. I think it's 2-1, even though the scoreboard's got 1.
Are we asking the players to get them?
And back-to-back hacks. Yeah, full count. That is what I had as well. Scoreboard is stuck. Ready pitch on its way from Lindley. Is it off? Maybe out of baseballs here. That is the case unless the team has a box or some foul balls. We are in a official's timeout.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate it.
All right. Coach Butler on top of it as always. We'll resume again. One hops over to third. Beautiful throw, nice stretch, and the ground ball.
Before he got to short hops. Scoreboard was making crazy.
The Rebels are officially now in trouble. They were able to get a solo home run and then rally briefly against Tupelo to put 3 runs up. Held scoreless here in their second game of the day. Looking to finish tournament play 0-2, which is a really big surprise. Swinging a miss, K-Town. Wow. Wright City's looking good, folks. The defending state champions versus the defending state champions. 2A versus A, Silo Wright City. Right at the top of the 7th inning. It'll be the Lumberjacks coming up to bat.
Last time.
You all right?
Last time, sorry.
Oh, and I don't believe you.
Well, the hero of the hour right now, Case Lindley on the mound, Rainer Bean at the plate. It is a 4-0 lead for Wright City. They are here top of the 7th, looking to add to their lead. Rebels now down to their final 3 outs. This will conclude the full play of day 1 and day 2 action, which originally were going to be Thursday and Friday games. Since there's no championship format now, I guess bragging rights will go to Rattan and Wright City. They'll be the lone undefeated teams should this result stand. That would have made the 3rd place game Tupelo versus Worcester, and the 5th place game Silo versus Colbert. I don't think there's many people that would have predicted that result for the weekend. And breaks in from strike. Back-to-back beautiful pitches. Top of the noggin. And the courtesy runner at first base, so he'll head back to the dugout. Hopefully no worse for wear. Had our second ding in a row. Batter definitely ducks it and resumes the count 2-0. May have an opportunity for a double play. 6-4, give it to him. 6-4-3, double play. All right, Rebels will head to the bottom of the 7th inning. They'll need 4 runs to tie in 4 extra innings, 5 to win by walk-off. This will be the final game of pool play, and then we will reset the field one final time. As far as I can tell, I see Rattans over here. I see some Worcester hats. I just don't see any Worcester players yet. So I would assume that is still the ultimate goal. upset is brewing in March Madness. Overall #1 seed Florida now trails Texas Tech 75-69 late in the second half. A couple of minutes to go. Could be back-to-back upsets for the Red Raiders, and that would be the biggest one so far. Wonder what happened to the Oklahoma Sooners. They were up 36-32, the women's team at halftime over UConn. Last time I looked, they had a 9-point lead, and then I looked again, and they were down 12 and then 14, and then ended up losing at 25, if I remember correctly. I think it was 23, actually, 82-59, but very surprising second half for the Sooners. Again for the strike. Just can't quite get it. Wild throw, so the error is an E5, and that is going to put the Rebels at second base. They should have just pump fake, kept the ball, sent it over to the pitcher. Courtesy running for the Rebels at second. #6 will enter the game. All right, we'll have a pitching change for Wright City. Looks like it'll be Lindley handing the ball off to Rainer Bean. And so full strip will be a 6.0 outing for Lindley. He's on par for the win, including one potential earned run should second base play. Bean will inherit a full inning without outs. He had no earned runs unless he gives up one here at the plate.
Earned run.
4-0 lead, and it is
earned run.
Do what?
If we inherit an earned run.
I'm trying to broadcast the game. So Bean in here to close out the game. Prior to today, the only losses for Silo had happened in an out-of-state tournament. They gave Tupelo their first victory of the season, and it would be a huge, huge disappointment for the Rebels to leave play here 0-2 and finish in effect in the 5th place slot with Colbert. So a lot on the line here for the Rebels in the bottom of the 7th inning. And down the line. And for the strike. Breaks in, strike #2. It's hard to anticipate that one coming over that far because up until the very point of breaking, it looks like it's a ball. Perfectly spotted ball. sent him rounds. No, he pulls back. That one, I would have thought that he would have gone for it. Runners on the corners now for Silo, first and third. A little bobble, I think, by the left fielder almost kind of jinxed the runner, and he wasn't sure if the ball was coming into third base. As a result, Bumble kind of stops his run there and pulls back and goes back. So on the corners now for Silo. They'll need a huge rally here in the bottom of the seventh. Yeah, for the strike. Back-to-back Ks. Just off the plate. So our 7:30 game that was going to be at 7 is now going to be late. I would anticipate about 25 minutes or so at the conclusion of this game for the start of that. So reduces the strikeout. Trying to preserve the shutout for Case Lindley. Base runner at third is an inherited run for Lindley if he scores. Runner at first would be earned against Bean should he give up multiple runs here. Rebels definitely don't want to go out without at least a run here. It's been a beautiful performance by the Jags offensively and defensively. They have looked very sharp, on point, back-to-back games. And absolutely showing every bit of the part of being a reigning defending state champion. That one looked a bit wonky. 2-0 pitch count. Hits the batter, so it's going to be a dead ball. Can't advance. The base is loaded now. Now, here we go. If Silo could some way, somehow get a home run, a double, triple, some massive hit here, they would have to really, really pull a rabbit out of the hat. Courtesy runner at first for the Rebels. And chops it. Steps on the base. Run scores. Silo gets on the board. For an assist tag, fielder's choice. We'll have them on the corners first and third. And now 2 down, and the Rebels down to their final out. And another courtesy runner for Silos. They're being very aggressive here on substitutions, trying to maximize any potential opportunity for a score. Run that counts goes against Lindley for his earned run due to the walk when he came out. And now anybody from first or third would count against Mr. Bean here. to the third baseman. Here we go. Ball game. Final score, Wright City 4, Silo 1. Final score coming up. This would have slotted a championship game for Rattan versus Wright City. It would have been Tupelo Worcester for third. Pausing there for the guy. And then it would have been Silo versus Colbert in the 5th place game. Thank you for moving over here. Which spot do you want me at, Nick?
What do you want him? He said.
I can shift left, right, up on the porch. I don't care. I just got to get a couple of things done here.
Oh, she did that over here by the air conditioner.
So sorry.
No, I'll be right here. Whenever you get
Which one?
I'll have a sit right back. Probably this guy here.